Welcome to WCTV's live coverage of Wilmington Wildcat football. Tonight, the Melrose Redhawks invade Alumni Stadium. On Friday, October 24th, Melrose comes in at 4-2 versus your Wilmington Wildcats, who stand at 5-1. Melrose coming off a big win over Watertown, while the Wildcats had a big win last weekend at home over our friends from Wakefield. Good news is, the bad news or bad news is both teams are tied for second in the Freedom Division of the Middlesex League. And both teams have one common opponent, that's Burlington, who they both did lose to, Wilmington at home as well as Melrose at home. Melrose is coached by Tim Morris, who's been around for a while, and is bringing a very, very competitive team into the conference tournament here. They come in ranked 11th in Division III, whereas your Wilmington Wildcats, coached by first-year coach Joe Cavanaugh, has done a great job in turning the program around and getting us into looking like a home playoff game as well, ranked number 3 in Division VI, looking to avenge a lot of earlier losses to Melrose. As we look for, I'm considering this a great trifecta of wins for us, starting with the Stone win away, with Wakefield at home, and now we have Melrose at home. 3 teams in the Freedom Division that have really dominated Wilmington over the last couple of years. Coach Cavanaugh has the boys ready to play. And we're looking at the weather, 50 degrees outside, wind out of the west, about 5 miles an hour. Shouldn't be causing too much of a problem. So we'll be back with action after the national anthem.
At this time, we ask that you rise, remove your caps, and face the flag for the playing of the national anthem.
Okay, national anthem brought to you by the Wilmington Wildcat Marching Band, doing a great job once again. Again, we come back to you live on Friday night, October 24th, for this exciting home game between Melrose and Wilmington. Melrose, like I said, at 4-2, Wilmington at 5-1. Wilmington looking to solidify a first-round home playoff game tonight in Division VI, as they sit currently ranked 3rd. Melrose looking to move up in the rankings in Division III, where they're ranked 11th. This will be a tough matchup for the Cats. Going to have to play really good, solid defense, especially in the interior, and be careful with quarterback Feeney. He likes to throw the ball and run the ball. As for the Wildcats, defensively, with Timmy Watson out, they're going to have to get a good play out of some of their backup players and be successful, as Colin Allen looks to kick off for the Cats. Just about ready to go. I can't, again, I apologize for some of these numbers. They're in white and they're tough to see back there. Looks like it's Lanciani, number 3. Kick will go to the left. Be fumbled at the 18-yard line. Breaks the tackle, be stopped. A good kick to the left, not caught in the air. First mistake of the game belongs to our friends from Melrose, as they can't handle the kickoff, and they'll start at about the 19-yard line. We'll see whether the Cats come out in their cover 3 or they drop back another cornerback. It looks like he's going to have Cam Gray Bellevue, and Allard deep. So it'll be the general basic formation they've played all season. Feeney's the quarterback. Number 9 for our friends from Melrose. And once they get these numbers going real well in good shape, 1st and 10. Outside run for Hogue, number 12, the sophomore, be knocked out of bounds at about the 50. One of the things I talked with some of the people before the game is there's a flag on the play here, though, so that'll probably coming back on a hold. So it was a good run, but the hold probably opened the hole a little bit. You got to maintain your edge. Cats got to really work on maintaining the edge, even though this play is going to come back.
The penalty is holding against Melrose.
So from
10-yard penalty
from the spot of the foul. So drop them back to the 17-yard line. It'll be 1st and 17. No, 1st and 13 to go here. 11:45. Just start the game. And Cats defensively, that's not what you're really in reality what you wanted to see on that first play of the game. But it is what it is. Cats going to have to come out a little bit tougher. McCauley is on that outside linebacker here to my right. And Cushing is on that side. They're going to maintain edge. Feeney sends this guy in motion, a little bit of wing. Feeney takes the ball running to the right, tries to cut up the middle. He's met just about in the backfield, about the 15-yard line for a loss of 3. So 2 consecutive negative plays for your Wildcats. Good penetration by the defensive line, which opens everything up.
No gain. Luke Cushing in on the stop. It'll be 2nd down, 12.
It opens everything up. What you're trying to do is have your defensive line get enough penetration that linebackers have free room. That way, Cushing on the defensive line had great penetration, made a really good tackle behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 13 or 12 for the Red Hawks. Cats looking to get off to a good start defensively. Feeney's got them all spread out now with 2 to the right, 2 to the left, 1 in the backfield. It sends in motion. They'll fake it. They're going to throw here. He's got somebody open over the middle. And that's Vasalio, and he's going to have a long gain for a 1st down at the 48. This could be the first game the Cats are playing where they really have to understand this kid can throw the ball, and he likes to throw the ball up over the middle. He had a 75-yard touchdown pass 2 weeks ago against Burlington. So that's something they're going to have to defend. They're going to have to think about. Somebody's going to be able to drop off and cover that crossing pattern over the middle. Really nice play by Casey. Excuse me, not by Casey. By Vasiello to make the play. This will be 1st down and 10 from the Melrose 48-yard line. Again, they come out with a spread. Feeney in the backfield. Another person in motion. They're going to go right. And it opens the hole there, and he's got freedom. A nice pickup. Good tackle, but Hogue again. Hogue, who had the big run that was called back, he goes to the right side. And they'll pick up another 1st down. So 2 big chunk plays against the Cats defense. DeLucia makes the tackle out of the linebacker spot, but you got to get that penetration by the defensive line to try to avoid allowing them to get that open hole and run free into the backfield. 1st and 10. Melrose from the Wilmington 40-yard line. Feeney takes the snap, hands it off. That's Hogue again. Hogue with some heavy running. And Max Hogue, a sophomore, with another 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. So 3 big chunk plays for the Red Hawks. Sees them inside the 30-yard line at about the 28, 1st and 10. Bryson on the tackle there for the Wildcats. Feeney will take the snap again in the spread. Looks to pass, drops back, pumps fake, nope. He's got nobody open. He throws it underneath that way. That's a good play by the Wilmington defense to cover everybody up as the linebackers drop back and stopped a lot of the passing. It's great defensive play by our quarterbacks, Allard and Gray. It's going to be an important game for Aiden Bellevue, especially at the safety position, to understand where that quarterback is going to make sure he drops and stays in coverage as long as he can so we don't get anything thrown behind him. Feeney that time had no one to throw to, so the defense set up really nice for the Wildcats, causing the incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10. 9 minutes to play here in the 1st quarter. 0-0 is the score. Feeney again to the spread. Puts Casey in motion. Feeney's going to run to the right. No, sees nothing. Cuts it back up. Pick up about 4. It'll be 3rd down and I'll say 7-yard lines.
25-yard line. Wilmington's number 67, Noah Matten on the stop.
So again, the defensive line with the tackle, which is what you want to see. That's Noah Matten. 3rd and 7. This is 2-down territory. Unlike Wakefield last week, I don't think they have a kicker like Wakefield had. So Feeney's got 2 plays to get 7 yards. Let's see what the first call is. They spread it out 2 to the right. Feeney's going to take it himself right up off the right tackle. And again, that play is set up because they know they're going to go for it on 4th down. He picks up about 4 yards to the 22-yard line. It'll be 4th and 4.
It'll be 4th down and 4.
My good friend Mike Maloney doing the PA. So again, 4th down, big stop here. Cats need to stop. Don't know what's going to come out of the bag of tricks. Go to the spread offense. Everybody tight. Feeney will have to make good decisions. Drops back to pass. He's rushed. He's going to see it go to the right. Throws the ball. Complete. And that's going to be out of bounds at about the 1-yard line to number 12, who is Max Hogue. And Hogue's had about 3 or 4 really big plays, and that'll set him up 1st and goal. Cats could not contain him in the box, and he got outside the tackle box. And Feeney is really dangerous if he gets outside because he can run and or pass. Cats going to have to come with a big stop here. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1 here on the near hash mark. And again, they went for it on 4th down. High school play, a lot of teams inside the 30 without kickers go for it on 4th down. So they're going to get tight now, under center. Feeney. 2's in motion. He'll take it himself, and that'll be a touchdown for Feeney as he just goes right off the center, off the left side for the touchdown, make it 6-0. 7:42 to play. Not the opening drive the Wildcats really wanted to see. And they'll set up for the extra point. The kicker is Nate Gear, the backup quarterback as well. So Gear for the extra point. Holder is Clan Sullivan. Kick is up, and it's good. So after that opening drive here in the first quarter, the Redhawks take the lead 7-0. Cats are going to have to show something up on offense. I do expect this to be a relatively high-scoring game, as both teams like to move the ball up and down the field. But on that drive, there were just too many big plays. And it really started even on the holding play where Hogue went about 25 yards on the 1st down. And they picked up big chunk plays until that 4th and 5 and sort of snake bit the Cats. Defensively, they're going to have to understand what they're going to try to do as they spread their offense out. Feeney did a good job in finding open receivers and finding open running lanes. So Nate Gear will kick off. I think Gear's a baseball player. Remember that name from baseball. Deep will be Cam Gray, number 1. Gus Lambert, number 22. And Colin Allen, number 13. Gray will take it at his own 10. Cuts it to his left. Nice cut move. He'll be tackled there about the 23-yard line. So pick up about 13 on the kick.
Cam Gray returns the kick to the 24.
Mark Holleran will bring the Wildcat offense out.
Melrose, number 10.
Which was really effective last week against Wakefield.
1st and 10, Wilmington.
Number 18, Pat DeLucia had a great game. Two touchdown passes as well as an interception for a touchdown. Like to see them get him a lot more involved in this football game as well. So we'll see how they come out. Josue Rivera leads the charge. So it'll be Lambert in the backfield. Holleran takes the snap. 1st and 10. Holleran's going to pull it back, take a run, gets the outside edge. Can he turn the corner? Gets hit, picks up about 4. Designed run play for Mark Holleran. Holleran, with a little shout out to the Holleran bunch out there watching. I know he's got a lot of brothers watching. And I do know sometimes I mispronounce the name as Halloran, which is incorrect. I know it's Holleran. Bellevue brings the play in. Mark Holleran with a big 5-yard pickup. So he's got DeLucia in the tight end spot. Colin Allen out here, along with Kavanaugh to my left. Pereira off the side, hand off to Bellevue. Bellevue goes left edge. Oh, nice big hard running back. Aiden Bellevue picks up the 1st down. 7-yard pickup again. They come off the right side. picks his blocks, picks his hole, and uses the power back that he is. So Cats have the two power backs. They got both Bellevue and Lambert who can do damage. And then they are expected to have back number 4, Julian Martins, who's more their scat back, speed back. It'll be first down and 10 Wildcats at the Wilmington, 38-yard line. So again, he brings Allard and Cavanaugh here to the near side. Bellevue in the backfield. DeLucia and Pereira switch up. We're heavy side here. They're going to run it with Holleran. Nice run. Oh, they're going to go hold here, though. Mark Holleran with a big run. Pick up about 8 yards. The penalty is going to be a most likely hold. And that'll bring the ball back from the spot of the foul, 10 yards. Again, in order to be successful in a high school football game, there are a couple things you cannot do. You cannot turn the football over, and you cannot get stupid penalties, and you can't make plays that you shouldn't be making. And that is a penalty that it sprung the quarterback, but it cost you the 10 yards. Now you're playing behind the sticks. So avoid the penalties, avoid the turnovers, and try to avoid as many negative plays as you can. But now it's going to be 1st and 20. Holleran brings his team out. Again, he'll have Cavanaugh and Allard at the wide receiver positions. DeLucia and Pereira. Got Cavanaugh close, Allard way out right. DeLucia and Pereira. Inside handoff to Bellevue. He sneaks through, gets tackled for about a 1-yard gain, maybe none. Again, got to control line of scrimmage. It's going to be up to the Wildcat offensive line to dominate as much as they can this defensive line of Melrose. 2nd down and 20, so he didn't get any yards.
No gain on the play. He's 2nd down, 20.
So Coach Cavanaugh with the decision to make how he wants to chunk this. Being behind the sticks is not where you want to start a football game, and that's where we are. Wildcats have done a really good job in the 5 of 6 wins that they've had, staying in front of the sticks, avoiding the turnovers. So this will be a test for this offense here. All right, he goes trips right. He's got Pereira, Allard, and Cavanaugh out to his left. Bellevue in the backfield. He'll drop back, roll left, sets up the throw, gets it tipped and almost intercepted. Tipped by number 42, Jack Casey. So bring a 3rd and long for the Cats. Now here you got to try not to be too cute here. Especially that pass got tipped on an interception on your side of the field. So Mark's going to have to do a little bit of a good job understanding what he wants to do. It looks like we're going to get Julian Martins making his first appearance since the Saugus game when he hurt himself. He'll replace Bellevue in the backfield. Gives a little bit of a quicker back in case they want to float him out. A little bubble screen to him out to the right or left. Holleran with the red bandana hanging out the back so we can tell who he is. Calls the play. Rivera brings them out. And they go trips to the right, which is Cavanaugh, Pereira, and Allard. Pereira in motion. Julian Martin in the slot. They'll slide here. He's going to throw. He's got somebody open deep. A nice play by Colin Allard for the 1st down. Great play for Colin Allard. As Mark Holleran, watch this replay here. Here comes the replay. Watch Holleran wait, take his time, throw the pass. And Allard with a really, really good play. High points the ball, makes the reception, Cats with a 1st down. And we really great replay by my good friend Maria, and I think that's Elijah down the field. So 1st down, exactly what they wanted. It was 3rd and 20. They picked up 30 yards on the play to get inside the 40-yard line of Melrose. 4:01 to play. He switches, so Martin's still in the backfield. Strong side is left side. He can hand the ball off to Julian, try to get the edge, use his speed, gets tackled, picks up about 3. You don't mind the Vince Lombardi 3 yards in a cloud of dust offense here because you're going to run 4 plays no matter what you do. And Julian thought he could break that, and he'll slide out.
Short gain on the play will be 2nd down.
So we're coming with a heavy package here, both running backs in. Allard will slide out, so Cavanaugh and Pereira will stay in, and he'll have Bellevue and Gus Lambert in the backfield. Which is really, this is a power look for the Wildcats. Holleran Pereira in motion. Handoff is to Bellevue up the middle. He's got a nice little hole. Good stop there by the linebacker. And they'll call it down at about the 34-yard line, which will bring up a third down at about 5, although they're marking that ball on the 35-yard line. So again, 2-down territory, just like Melrose had earlier. 2:41 to play. Cats trail 7-0 on a impressive little drive here, as they couldn't do anything the first 2 plays, and then they had the big shot to Colin Allard for a 30-yard first down. Back with this quick back is Martins. Mark Holleran making good choices. He's had really a great run here for the last 3 or 4 weeks too. Started that actually 2 weeks. Started at Stoneham and continued at Wakefield. Let's see if he can continue it on here against Melrose. Martins slides back in motion. They're going to hit inside handoff. Pereira open, going to get the first down. Cam Pereira comes. That's slides it in front. Picks up about 7-yard lines to the 27-yard line. First down, Wildcats. Good blocking up front. That little counter play. He's going to come in with 2 backs, which will be Pereira's out. So if I can see it right, Lambert and Martins in the backfield with Allard and Kavanaugh. I don't see a Kavanaugh's here to my right, down the low block. 2 backs, a lot of choices. Holland hands off to Martins. Martins weaves his way through, gets tackled for about 4-yard gain. This is one thing the Cats have done this year that they hadn't done in years past. They've remained very patient with their offense. The backs have done a good job in reading holes and seeing where they want to go and how they want to run it. And the offensive line's done a great job getting good push. And if you can pick up 4 yards of play, you're going to be very successful in this football game. So as the first quarter clock runs down, 1:08 to play. Holleran brings us off. He's got Bellevue to his left. On the wing is Lambert. Bellevue up the middle. Oh, pulled down from behind. Good tackle. But Bellevue picks up about 6 yards there, 4 yards there. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1. At the 3rd down and 1.5. At the Melrose 21-yard line. Let's see if they run a play here. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Cats trail 7-0 on the march. Look to tie the game up. So he's got Pereira off left. And Martins in the backfield. They hand it to him going right. Martins in the hole. Martins, up to the 5-yard line. Big pickup. It'll be 1st and 10 Wildcats when we come back here for the second quarter action. Cats have established the running game here in first quarter. And that'll be it as we go. We'll count down the clock. End of quarter number 1. Melrose 7, Wilmington 0. We'll be back with second quarter action after this. Back. All right, welcome back. Second quarter action. Wilmington, who fell behind 7-0, really established the running game after the long pass to Colin Allard, and they're really starting to pound the football. Holleran with Martins in the backfield. Hand it off to Julian. Julian's got an opening. Julian fights off the tackle, but he's swarmed and taken down at the 5. So it'll be 2nd down and 5, or 2nd and goal from the 5 for the Cats. Again, I really like the establishment of the running game and really making your offensive line work on pounding the football to loosen them up a little bit. But this has been the DNA for the Wildcats all years, establishing the running game and pounding the football and just, I'm not going to say beating the opponents into submission, but really, really working the running game. And that way you get Colin Allard, and same thing happened in Stoneham. Big play for Colin on the pass play after they were loosened up. All right, so Holleran will bring out Martins. This is a big, big piece. Snap is to Mark. Takes it to the left side. Breaks a tackle, and he's in for, no, they're going to stop him 1 yard short. I tell you, some of the spots here are a little auspicious. And let's watch this again. Watch Mark come left and follow his blocking. And again, that's a perfect play. As he comes left, he almost scores. Follows his blocking perfectly well, uses his power to go in. Now we're 1st and goal, just like they were. 10:47 left, first quarter action. I wouldn't be surprised to see them just take Mark and just drive it right up the middle here. Okay, they're jammed up tight, under center. Halloran will take it himself, gets pushed back a little bit. And they're not going to give him a touchdown there. Again, he did the key to a goal line offense is you got to get your offensive line's got to get as low as they can to give him an opportunity to go up over the top, because the lower they go, the lower everybody else is. Whoever can control the low spot. The anecdote is the Vikings actually laid a guy down on the tush push, so they couldn't go any lower than him laying on the ground. But Coach Cavanaugh has been doing a great job in this. So it looks like he's got all his running backs in the game as well here. The other thing here you could do, and I don't think you would do it, Pat DeLucia has been dynamite off the tight end. If he just flares out to the right, he's going to catch a touchdown pass. But they're going to try to drive it in the middle again. And that'll be Holleran in. No signal yet. That's got to be a touchdown. Touchdown, Wildcats. Mark Holleran takes the ball up the middle for the first touchdown of the game. Again, we got the replay from the sideline. It's hard to see the action there, but Mark was clearly in as he follows his center, Josue Rivera, right through the middle to put the score 7-6, even it up on this Camp Pereira extra point attempt. Again, the replay is really great to have here because we can see all the great plays for the Wildcats. Extra point attempt will be held by Allard and be kicked by our good friend Camp Pereira, number 3. Camp's been pretty good all year. Kick is up, and it's good. So we're all tied up here at 7 as we start the second quarter. Kickoff will come from the Wildcats to the Red Raiders. 2 drives, both teams scored. A couple of big plays, especially on the Melrose side. So our defense has to tighten that up a little bit. Like I said earlier, as we started the quarter, I really like the way Coach Cavanaugh's come out. He established the running game. He established the ground and pound. He's got 3 running backs now with Martins back that have all been very effective. And he's also got a quarterback who's really maturing as a junior into really one of the top quarterbacks in the Freedom Division and the Middlesex League in general with Mark Holleran. All right, 7-7. Allard will kick off. 9:29 to play here. Second quarter action, and this is the type of game I expected. As like we said, late into this game, I expect both teams to be able to score. And now it's going to be who can make big defensive plays when they have to, because the Allard 30-yard touchdown reception that got the first down after they were 3rd and 20 was the biggest play of that drive. Allard will kick it off. Little pooch kick in the middle. Picked up. Number 8, Clan Sullivan, their wide receiver junior, picks it up, takes it out to about the 40.
Melrose is number 6, Tyler Garrett.
Again, was that number 6? I'm sorry.
Melrose 40-yard line. Will Melrose take over, first down and 10.
I think I would disagree with my friend Mike Maloney on who received that, but. All right, here we go. Oh, it's Kean Sullivan, All right, so Feeney will bring him out. A little bit of a spread. Casey in motion. They really trust Feeney. Here comes the handoff. Is to Hogue. Hogue gets hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped.
Next Hogue carries for a gain of 1 to the Melrose 41-yard line.
That's a good defensive play by the Cats.
Jordan Wedge on the stop for the Wildcats.
Jordan Wedge, who's substituting for the injured Timmy Murphy, freshman Jordan Wedge, made a good stop. Again, if you can get your linebacker, if your offensive line, defensive line has done a good job, linebackers are making the tackles, what you want to see. They'll come spread, way spread here. They got 2 right, 2 left, 1 back in the backfield with Feeney. In motion, oh, they got bumped up, a little misconnected. And Feeney will run it for about 3 yards. That play was all blown up by the receiver in motion, ran into the other receiver and sort of changed up exactly what they wanted to do. So it's a big 3rd down play here for the Cats. 2 good defensive plays. 3rd down and about 6. 8:20 to play. 2nd quarter action. We're tied up at 7 here at Alumni Stadium. Battle between the 5-0 Wildcats and the 4-2 Redhawks. Okay, they're going to make trips to the right, or their right, closest to us. Feeney will look to set his play up. 3 backs out, he drops back to pass. He's going to try to get in their gap. Oh, nice tackle. Big tackle there by Gus Lambert. Make it 4th down and about 2, and decide what I would imagine that Melrose will go for it here. As Feeney had a wide open run, and Gus Lambert with a big stick there to push this 4th down play. Again, that's what you want to see. You want to see our linebackers make those big hits, and you didn't want to see him scramble, but that was a designed pass play, but he did scramble, and he was successful. So here, 4th down, big play here, first big play of the game. He's a little bit stacked backfield. Feeney takes the ball. He's going to run it up the middle himself. He gets hit, but he's going to get the 1st down. Lambert hit him in the backfield, but couldn't make the tackle. And Feeney picks up about 6 for first and 10, Melrose Redhawks.
Feeney carries to the Wilmington 46-yard line for a Melrose 1st down.
Both quarterbacks playing really well right now tonight, Feeney and Holleran. And picking up big yards with their feet and making good decisions when they decide to throw the football. All right, so they'll go spread offense once again. A little bit of a guy in the slot on the wing. Feeney will drop back to pass. He's going to scramble himself, and this is where he's dangerous. Oh, he makes one guy miss, slides by another one. A great run by Feeney there. He's taken down by, that looked like, that was Theo Bryson with the help of, I'm not sure if that was. And Theo Bryson, Dwyer with a little bit of help. I don't know if Dwyer's coming from his line position, but again, his scrambling ability is causing Cats a lot of problems. 1st down and 10 from about the 20-yard line. Redhawks stock the backfield, split them out. Counter to Hogue. Hogue bounces out, tries to get pulled down and does not by McCauley made a great play to initially stop that. And a slew of Wilmington tacklers with a tackle. A play by number 7, Jay McCauley, was made a really nice play by maintaining the edge and slowing them down. And therefore, if they can't get up around the edge, it's really good for the Cats. It'll be 2nd and 8. This is 4-down territory, no matter what. 5:48 to play. Cats and Redhawks are tied at 7. Feeney takes the snap, keeps it himself on the option play, picks up about 4. Actually, he picks up about 6. 6-yard pickup 1st down. They're going to have to find a way to stop Feeney. So it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 5.
3rd and about 5. Again, they're coming quick. They're running tempo. They got their tempo going. When they're on offense, they run with really good tempos. Nobody's plays aren't being sent in from the sideline. Feeney will take the snap. He'll drop back to pass. Got nobody open, but this is where he's dangerous. He throws it into the corner of the end zone. That'll be out of bounds. Thrown out of bounds. Good defense by Julian Martins there on the Cats. It'll be 4th down and about 5. Surprised they went with that play, but I'm not going to ever question a football coach. But I'm surprised they went with that play, as they've been pretty successful with running the football. And since it was going to be 2-down territory, if you run the football, pick up 2 or 3 yards, you still then have a much shorter 4th down event. Again, big play of the game right now as we get 5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. There'll be many times we'll have a big play, but right now this is a big play for the Wildcat defense. Feeney will take the snap, drop back to pass. He's going to get tackled. Oh! Breaks the tackle, but he's going to be stopped short of the first down. It'll be turned over on downs, and Feeney is tackled.
Wilmington, 13-yard line. Does not pick up the first down. So
Short. Big defensive play there. I think that was DeLucia with the play, number 18, with a big stop there on Feeney, and he was almost tackled in the in the backfield. But it doesn't matter because they only had to pick up 5 yards. They got 4, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. 4:53 to play. Mark Holloran will bring them out. Long way to go here, but they will get the ball start the second half. So it'd be nice to chew some clock here. He's got Allen to his left and Kavanaugh to his right. Inside handoff. Good tackle there by Casey. Inside handoff to Lambert. They'll pick up not even a yard, so it'll be 2nd down and 10. So there'll be ability to take his time. Martins will bring the play in as Holloran waits.
2nd down, 10.
Again, in reality, they've run the ball every play but the one time they threw it, and that was the 30-yard play to Allard. So I'd like to see them continue to establish as they roll through this running game. I know they're deep in their zone, in their own territory, but continue to run it. Lambert out, Martins in. So it'll be Martins in, Bellevue in the backfield. Bellevue's going to be on the wing. Kavanaugh, and they're going to switch up. Kavanaugh and our good friend Allard off here to the left. Holloran will roll right. Tries to get the edge and picks up about, looks like he'll only get about 2 or 3 yards. So it'll be a big 3rd down play. So it'll be a 3rd and about 7. I like the design run for Holloran. Gets him into the game. He sees the game really well as he comes. And he's really, like I said, over the last 2 games, really established the fact that if he's going to run the football as well as throw it, really seeing the defense really well in that as you can see. 3:38 to play. Cats in a 7-7 tie with Melrose. So this is a big play here of the Wildcats, because if they don't make the play, we will definitely be punting. All right, 3rd down and 7. Holloran's got Bellevue in the backfield. He's got trips to the right. He'll take the ball. He'll roll right. Throw the ball. Incomplete. Almost intercepted. He threw that into traffic. Melrose defended that well. Tried to get the ball to Kavanaugh. They'll bring up 4th down and 7, and the punting unit will come on with 3 minutes to play. Again, you did 3 and out. Not what you want deep in your own territory, but defense is going to have to be asked to step up once again. So Allard will be back to punt. Colin Allard handles all the kicking duties except for extra points. He's got Cam Gray going to be your runner here, and need a good punt from Colin here. Snap is low. Nice pickup. Almost gets blocked by Casey. Not by Casey. Oh, it's fumbled. Picks it back up. Goes left. 6 is Garapay. He'll fumble the snap, fumble the reception, but he picks the ball up. Doesn't have a negative play. That was a great play by Allard picking that snap up, because that snap goes low. It could have slid through for either a touchdown or safety. So we'll go 2:54 to play here in the second quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line of Melrose. So Cat's got to get a good defensive stop here. Battle of the quarterbacks tonight. He'll take it. Feeney rolls to his left. Has a little bit of an opening, but he's a pretty good runner. He'll get knocked out of bounds by Bellevue. And he'll pick up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10. Knocked out of bounds. The clock will stop. 2:46 to play. So important. Again, we had a big play about 3 minutes ago with a stop on 4th down by the Cats. Now they're going to have to come up with a couple big plays here to try to avoid giving up a score late in the half. Although they, like I said, we do receive the second half kickoff. Feeney's done a masterful job in throwing or passing. Something that they're really going to have to try to stop. Pino bring the ball, hands it off. Comes around the right side edge. That's Lanciani. And he'll pick up about 7 yards, 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. Can Cats need to stop here? This is, I would think, with 2:22 to play and the clock moving. This is 2-down territory for Melrose. Both teams have all complement of timeouts remaining, 3 each. Feeney will take the snap. He'll take it himself to the left side. Sees a little bit of a hole. Nice stop there by Lambert to slow him down, and gang tackled here, and that'll be enough for a first down. 2:01 to play. Clock will stop as they move the chains. And now it's just a matter of keep the Wildcat defense has to keep our good friends from Melrose out of the end zone. Got to come up with a stop Mr. Feeney. Jack Feeney has done a great job, senior. He'll take the snap. And he'll hand inside handoff. Nice little move. That was Sinella. Snell picks up about 5 yards. They're chunking up plays. 1:34 to play. Melrose is going to have the clock run a little bit here with the 3 timeouts. Cats just have to lollygag a little bit here. And we'll watch the clock. Here we go. Feeney. He's got 2 to the right, 2 to the left, spread out. Take the snap, drop back. He's going to run it himself. He had a blocker in front. Makes his cut to the left. Tackled by Theo Bryson. Not before they pick up a first down. So a 1st and 10 at about the 17-yard line. 1:08 to play. And they'll take the timeout here. Timeout will be Melrose. Okay, so let's give you a little bit of a quick game reset. On the first drive for each team, both teams scored touchdowns by the with some big plays as well. Wilmington ran the ball in, Mark Holleran, and both from the about the 1-foot line as well. So now we have 1st down and 10 from the Wilmington 18-yard line. 1:08 to play. Cats look to make us need to stop. They really, actually, again, I hate to. It sounds like I'm a broken record, but they got to get away. They got to figure a way to stop Feeney, the quarterback, from being able to make plays with his feet and plays with his arm. He's really good at seeing what the defense is giving him and taking advantage of that. And I don't mean to cry like poor mouth here, but the loss of a senior like Timmy Watson, who would be spying that quarterback, and who was really one of the top defensive players that the Wildcats had this year, that really impacts the way we're going to have to play with Feeney we played. But we don't make excuses because it is still 7-7, 1:08 to play. Feeney will come with the wing here, and Teixeira is big, playing fullback as well. Feeney, that's Max Hogue again, the 10th grader. With under a minute to play, he'll pick up on 1st down, pick up about 5 yards. Again, Cats now, it's just a matter of clock management and making stops here. Noah Matt with a stop there for the Cats. Again, you want to hear that your defensive linemen are making the plays. Therefore, they're not getting into the second zone. He's brought Bellevue up, which is a change. That's number 9, cuts back and be short of the 1st down. And the fans here calling for a hold. Jack, I think that was Sullivan. Sullivan's a wide receiver, my mistake. Melrose cross time. So let's give you again game reset. It'll be 3rd down at about 3. Melrose has 1 timeout remaining. 30 seconds on the clock. They've left points down here in the red zone twice. Actually, just about into the red zone twice down in the Wilmington territory. So if the Cats can make the stop here, get the ball to start the half, it'll be, I would consider that a major win for Wilmington. But now you got to call 2 plays in the huddle. You don't get the 1st down. You got a 4th down. Do you call timeout to set your play up, or do you get to run it quick? There's no spiking the football. There's none of that going to happen here with 2 plays. So it'll be up to, and again, I think that Melrose, the Red Hawks are probably satisfied with leaving the ball in Feeney's hands, letting him make the plays. Whereas the Wildcats, we really need big plays from our linebackers. So we'll see a defensive coordinator, Gerald Sullivan, Jerry. What kind of call he makes here. I would say we're going to stack the box. It looks like, again, he's got one too many players on the field as McCauley comes off. They have the count. Here's your third down play. Casey in motion. Finney slides to his left. He's got the edge. He'll get the first down, just barely. 25 seconds left. They'll stop the clock to move the chains. And he's going to call his last timeout, I think. So it'll be first and goal from about the 8-yard line. Melrose is out of timeout. So with 24 seconds left, realistically, they could run the ball twice, score. I wouldn't be surprised. Again, you got to let Feeney decide. But as the Wildcats here, you got to be careful. You got to spy the quarterback and don't give anybody open in the end zone. Keep them in front of the end zone. Make the tackle before they get in the end zone. And if they're wide open, tackle them and get the defensive pass interference. Just you gotta make sure the clock keeps running. So Coach Sullivan, defensive coordinator Sullivan, and offensive and head coach Kavanaugh with a big decision to make. We see exactly how they want to play it. I would expect an extra defensive back in the game here. And on the Melrose side, I'd expect just put the ball in number 9's hands and let him cook if he has to. All right, so here we go. Okay, 24 seconds left, first half action. Cats in Melrose tied at 7. Ball is situated at the 8-yard line of Wilmington. So he's got Cam Gray. He's got Julian Martins. He's got Lambert Deep. He's got Theo Bryson, Eddie Bellaby. So he's got extra back in with Martins. He'll play the strong hill. The two safeties will be Martins and Bellaby. Snap to... Throws right over the middle. Touchdown, Casey. Good play by good play call. Cats could not see him come as the tight end. And the tight end is open for the touchdown. 6 points on the board for the Red Hawks. So the Cats are going to have to rebound at halftime here. Casey, again, also one of the baseball players they played against us. Okay, here's into attempt the extra point. It's up, and it is good.
Here's extra point is good.
So, 14-7, 18 seconds left. Wilmington's got all 3 timeouts. See how they kick off here. You want to kick off to maybe get some of that kickoff return magic we had from Cam Gray early in the season. You don't really want to try to do too much here, but again, I've been Coach Kavanaugh sometimes pulls those little tricks out the back pocket when he has to. I can see that Mr. Timmy Watson is talking to Cam Pereira, probably just trying to help him what we're trying to do defensively. Timmy was the guy who called all our defensive plays, got hurt in the second half of the Stoneham game. So, and he replaced by Jordan Wedge, number 45, a freshman. Here's the kickoff. I would think he'd try to kick this deep, but I've been wrong many times before. Squib kick, bounces around, picked up by Lambert. He gets tackled. I think that's Gus. Yep. Tackled at the 30. We've got 12 seconds left. Might as well try to huck it here if you want. So here you can see on the replay, Lambert picks it up, goes north-south, doesn't go east-west, which we'd like to see, and protects the football and is knocked down. Again, a good play by Gus, protecting the football. You don't want to turn it over there. You want to give yourself a chance. One of the biggest pet peeves up here in the booth for me is if they go east-west, not north-south, and he tends to go north-south in between the hash marks. So we'll see what happens. 12 seconds left, 14-7, second quarter action. And they got a little different offense here. So you got Lambert to his left. Just don't want to do something dumb. He'll roll to his right, left, throws the ball, complete. Colin Allard. Allard with the hand, 6 seconds left. Chance to huck it downfield now. The first down, clock will stop as he steps out of bounds. Ball at the Wilmington 42-yard line, 6 seconds to play. And if you saw that play, Allard with his hands out, caught that ball with his hands. And here we're going to quickly, nope, we're going to have to switch out because we're going to play. All right. Holleran. He's got Allard and Kavanaugh to his right. He's got Pereira and Gray to his left. Throws the ball over the middle. It's dropped. 2 seconds. 1 second on the clock. I think that was to DeLucia, 18. And again, on that replay, as we got 1 second, let's see if we get it. I want to just show you if I can see Colin Howard with a great catch. You'll see him coming towards the right side of the screen. Here's the throw. Watch him catch that and step out of bounds with his hands. He didn't let that get to his body. He got his hands. Second really nice catch for Allard tonight. All right, 1 second. This will be it. They'll be way deep. This will be a big prevent defense. Pass rush is there. He throws it to his right. He's got it to DeLucia. Flips it to Pereira. And Pereira will be tackled at about the 42-yard line. That'll end the first half. At the end of one half, excuse me. It's 14 for Melrose and 7 for your Wildcats. So 14-7 Melrose over Wilmington. We'll be back with second half action after this.
So set them I'm on the logo right now, so you can get in as you can use your camera wildly to get here. Over now.
The show will open with Bye 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 by NSYNC, conducted by senior drum major Olivia Saragosa. Followed by Bruno Mars' Runaway Baby, conducted by junior drum major Liz Kulovich. And concluding with Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, conducted again by senior drum major Olivia Saragosa.
Welcome back. Second half action about underway here. Cats trail 14-7 in a pretty exciting first half. Cats had two really big plays that we like to try to highlight. The first play, it was a 3rd down and 20, and Mark Holleran with a great pass to our good friend number 13, Colin Allard. And here's that. And let's just watch this play. Holleran buys the time, and look how he high points this football. Perfect catch into two defenders, and Colin Allard with a big catch. He made a nice one later. That helped continue on a drive, which then eventually led to the touchdown. Now this is hard to see as we show you the touchdown, which is Mark's going in from like the goal line. So let's see if we can get that one pulled up. We have this new replay tool, which is great. Maria Alberti, our director producer here. Let's see if this is the right one. And he goes in, gets low and gets in. We could tush-push that too, but again, he scores. You can see the Melrose player's not happy. That tied the score at 7-7. Melrose then subsequently got stopped on downs inside the red zone. Wilmington then had punts, and with about 14 seconds left, our good friends score a touchdown from Melrose to get us to 14-7. So we get ready to begin second half action. Wilmington again taking on Melrose. Wilmington 5-1, ranked number 3 in Division 6. Melrose ranked number 11 in Division 3. Both teams look like they're solidly in the playoff competition. We do have an away game next week at Watertown. WCTV will not be there, I'm sorry, but we are away. Hopefully I'll go and be able to see it. And we're hopefully, once we get those football playoff games, they will be there for highlights too. Yes, and I did. One of the things that WCTV does really well is the highlight packages with a lot of our videographers, some of the staff members, and they're also training some of our high school students as well. So we're getting ready. Here comes Melrose, but they'll be at Watertown. I might make the trip with the athletic director, Dennis Ingram, if he drives me, and maybe I'll go because Watertown's a tough drive from here. And then the next week after that, we'll get playoffs. If we are still ranked in the top 8, which I expect us to be, unless we really don't play well in this next 2 games, we'll be at a home playoff game here for the first time in a long time as well. It would be great for Coach Cavanaugh to get the home playoff game. And that'll start a run towards hopefully a lot of success in the Division III tournament. I do also want to, as I'm here, because I see on my right, Coach Mike Maloney on my right, a real big shout out to our golfers who are going to play in the state tournament in Uxbridge on Monday. Coach Maloney has got them geared up and ready to go. They won the Division III North Sectional at Far Corners, led by a senior Roman Sennett, and let's see who else. I'm missing them all. And then you had Captain Nate Anderson, Nick Powak, a freshman who was a medalist, who led the team. They're going to go to Uxbridge Monday for the second time in a week because they ran all the way to Uxbridge and it rained, and they had to come all the way back. I think the kids just must have enjoyed the day off of school, but I do want to give a shout out. They are champions, very deserving. They worked hard. We've come from the abyss of the abysses of our golf program, where we weren't have anybody pulling it out. But if Coach Maloney is very, very humble, but he and the team have won, and I for one am very proud of them. My son played golf. Last time they made a state tournament, my son was playing. This time they make the tournament and they win the Division III North. So root them on. I look for them on Wildcat Sports Update a little bit down the line. We'll have them in the studio with my good friend Maria helping me get that done as well. So that's where we are. Girls soccer, we finished our live broadcast for them. They're going to be in the tournament. Looks like they're going to have a home game. Cross country has done really well. And I'm trying to think, volleyball struggled a little bit with boys soccer, but both teams are on the upswing with coaches that have good programs put together. So the playoffs look, and don't forget field hockey. It looks like they're going to sneak themselves into the tournament as well. And again, congratulations to Coach Ebert and those girls as well. So Coach Albie of the girls soccer, Coach Ebert of the field hockey, Coach Patron of the cross country teams, boys and girls. Everybody's been successful. All right, so we're ready for second half action. Melrose will kick off.
Patrick, do you have the plus all
Deep for the Wildcats, Gray, Lambert, and Allard. Nick Gear. Is that Gear? Is it 7? Nate Gear? Hankier will kick off. He'll kick it deep. Fumble a little bit by Lambert, picks it up, gets a little bit running room, picks about 6 yards. So they'll start, not bad, handle a tough kick.
Lambert returns a kick to his 20.
Lambert returns it. It'll be about the 24-yard line. 1st and 10, Wildcats. Wildcats will need to score, down 14-7. Again, they did a great job on the one successful drive they had of really pounding the football and running the football tough. I think the addition of Mr. Martins has really helped. It was solidify the backfield. I just want to tell Mr. Martins, this might be his uncle, Nick. Stop texting your sister. She's trying to watch the game. I talked to her before the game. So here we go. Cats trail 14-7. Beginning 3rd quarter action. Hollering with Martins in the backfield. Kavanaugh split out. Hand off to Martins. He gets the outside, uses his speed. And he gets gang tackled. Keeps running. Good running, good leg strength there. He'll pick up about 5 yards. They're going to say he fumbled it. It got stripped out, but the whistle blew. It's reverb because you're too close to the outside. It's the 2nd down and looks like about 5, 6, 2nd 4. Martin's out. Jordan's back from an elbow injury. Bellamy back in. Mark Holleran running the offense. Like I said, the maturity of Mark over the last 2 or 3 weeks has been phenomenal. As the way he's taken this team and pushed them forward. Bellamy in the backfield. He'll take the ball himself up the middle. He'll get hit right at the line of scrimmage. It drives forward for about 4 yards, 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Again, that aspect of the game for Mark Holler has really improved. Now it's 3rd down at a short one, 10:46 to play. Actually, they're going to bring the big package in because I see Theo Bryson, number 24, comes in. So these are the big guys. Both receivers out. Kavanaugh and Allard. And now the big package, Martins is it? Not Martins, excuse me. It'll be Bellamy and Lambert in the wing. You got Bryson, Theo. Snap given to Bellamy. Cuts up the middle. He'll get the 1st down with a good secondary push. Out to about the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Wildcats. Excuse me, not the 42, at the 36-yard line. Apologize that my eyesight is not as good as it used to be. But the Cats are doing a great job here. This is what you want to see. Continue to just grind them out, wear them down, grind out, wear down, grind out, wear down. And it's been very successful. So
Timeout, Melrose.
Melrose has called a quick timeout here in the start to half. So it's an interesting call there. He must see something he doesn't like. You know, Coach Murphy, he must see something he doesn't like. That's Morris. Coach Morris must. So they call a quick timeout here because, again, this is a very important drive for both squads. Defensively, a stop would be great for Melrose. Offensively, again, Wildcats just continue to just drive and pound the football. So they'll come out of the timeout. Might have been just a tongue lashing because you don't want to come out of the half sleeping. Which I talked to one of their beat reporters before the half, and he said they came out against Burlington the first half and were like almost sleepwalking through the game. It cost them the football game, which was a big game because the division, Freedom Division, really was relying on that because both Wilmington and Melrose are with one loss in the Freedom Division, and both of them to Burlington. All right, he's got Bellamy to his left. He's got Trips to his right. Holleran takes a step, handoff, takes it himself up the middle. I think that's like a read option there. He decided to take it up the middle. He'll pick up about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Out to the 39-yard line. Again, grinding, eating clock and grinding are always the best things you can do. All right. 2nd and 6. At this point in the game, I'm not going to call this 4-down territory, but I would continue to, diversify your running game. Pereira, Kavanaugh, and Allard out to the right. He's got Bellamy in the slot, backfield rather. Snap. They're going to fake things. They're going to throw the pass. Oh, he's got Allard open again, and he drops it. Threw that a little bit behind him. I thought that play was a catch by Allard. Allard with the great hands the first 2 plays. That'll bring 3rd and 7. Again, I like the play call. It's funny because now I'm going to sound hypocritical, but I do like when you're ground and pound and force that. But that play was open. It was just a little bit behind him. Oh, yeah. Do you have the replay? Let's see if we get there real quick before we come out. So they're coming out. Back live here. Holler with Bellamy. There we go. That's a complete pass to Allard. Allard, the favorite receiver tonight, and he's hurt. He comes up limping. Not hurt, he's just a little banged up there. Looks like a rib. I'll walk him off. That's a nice play there by the Wildcats. We're having some technical difficulties. I don't know if they can still hear me. All right, I'm going to call the play because we do have the camera running. All right, it'll be 1st and 10. You got full backfield with Bellamy and Lambert. Prayer in motion. Handoff inside Bellamy. Gets stopped almost at the line of scrimmage for no gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Okay, welcome back live again. Sorry, we had a little technical difficulties. I might have bumped something, knocked a plug out, or you never know with my big feet and being clumsy at my old age. But we're back, and welcome back again live here from Wilmington High School. 8:05 to play, 14-7. Our friends from Melrose lead the Wildcats. Bellamy out, Lambert out, Martin's in. Holleran looks to run the offense. His favorite target right now, 13 Colorado, with 3 really big catches here for the Cats. Allard, Gray, and Prayer here to the right. Holleran takes the snap, rolls to his right. He had Gray open. Nice catch by Gray. Cam Gray with a good little curl route there for the 1st down.
Cam Gray, over the 37-yard line of Melrose. The catch is good.
Again, Holleran saw Gray get open, threw it to the right spot. Gray with a great catch. Again, I like that little offense, a little bit of a change of topic, change of just the way we're doing things. I just lost my train of thought there for a second. Okay, Josue Rivera brings them out. And it'll be Holleran with, looks like Bellamy in the backfield. Gray left with Allard. See if they try to throw the football again. He'll pull it down himself, run into a roadblock, but uses the powerful legs, pick up about 2. It'll be 2nd around 8.
Holleran carries down to the 36.
You do want to shout at the offensive line. We got Noah Matten, Adam Valise, Jose Rivera, Nahil Panakiel, and I think it's Gabe Borges out there. I'm not sure if that's 58 or not, but I'll check as I look. But they've done a good job establishing the running game. You really need a good up front line. The whole season, this line has really gelled, been relatively healthy. Losing Timmy Watson doesn't hurt, but they slide Panakiel and Borges right in, and it's been working. So I do know I call Josue Rivera to bring us out over the ball. Holleran's got Bellamy in the backfield, Prayer in the slot. On the wing. He'll drop back, throw. Oh, to be knocked down by Casey. Casey, who had the touchdown pass, made a really nice play there. So we're going to have a 3rd and long here. This is 2-down territory to me, especially down by 7.
Casey on the coverage for Melrose.
It is Gabe Borges on the line of scrimmage, too. So just again, I'd like to shout the line of offensive line. I was a guard myself. We have Noah Matt, we have Adam Valise, we have Josue Rivera, we have Gabe Borges, and we have Nahil Panakiel. Those are our offensive linemen doing a great job. 3rd down and 8. Big play call here. You want to get a chunk of it back so you don't have a big 4th down play, because this is definitely 4th down territory. 5:58 to play. Cats have controlled the offense this whole quarter. 14-7 Melrose lead. Trips the 2 guys out right. I'm sorry. Holleran takes the snap, drops straight back, sets his feet, throws it over the middle. Pereira is open. Runs to his left. Another big play. Cam Pereira slides the tackle. Picks up about 38 yards all the way down to the Melrose 3-yard line.
goes down to the 5-yard line.
Yards after catch for about 20 yards for Cam Pereira. And he, again, with the speed that Cam has, you get him an open field, he's going to go distance. Ball's placed at the Melrose 5. And Holleran had plenty of time. He didn't shuffle his feet. He set himself. Great protection, right, like I said, from our offensive line. After I shout them out, I like when they make me look good. It's always good. All right, it'll be 1st and goal from the 5. Cats looking to punch it in here. He's got Gray and Allard to his right. He brings Pereira and DeLucia. Handoff is to Bellaby right up the middle. He gets stopped by a gang of Melrose tacklers. And they'll give him about a half a yard. It'll be about on the 4.5-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Cats need to punch this one in, although if something bad happens, Pereira has been a pretty good field goal kicker. 4:53 as they've eaten all the clock up here in this quarter. I think this has been a really good drive. The quarterback, Mark Holleran, has done a really good job. And when he's going to throw it, getting his feet set, not getting happy feet, and done a good job understanding what he sees out there. And now he's going to make a big play here from the 4-yard line. Got Bellaby to his right, trips right as well. He'll roll to his right, throws the ball into the end zone. Oh, just off of Pereira's hands. That'll be incomplete. No flag, I don't see. So it will be.
3rd down goal.
So 3rd and goal. Cats are going to need this. Watch this replay. Watch him. Holleran again, moving to his right, does a great job. You can see him slide to his right. Pereira breaks open. That's a little bit long. Off Cam's hands, but just a little. The play is open. Marcus is in the game. I like the replay aspect of that. It'll be 3rd down. It's just 2-down territory, most likely. 4:21 to play. Snap, handoff. Tough running in there. The ball does not come loose. Does it get pushed over? No, they're not going to give him a 1st down. I did not catch who that was. So it'll be 4th and goal from about the 2-yard line. That was Julian Martins. So again, another big 4th down play here for the Wildcats. They successful. Again, here you could run the football, but I would like to see, and if you look, I would spotlight right now number 18, Pat DeLucia, off the tight end, just sliding right up, just if he's set wherever he's set up, sliding right in front of the linebacker and hitting him going to one of the corners of the end zone. So let's just see. We got DeLucia and the stack backfield with Martins. DeLucia and Pereira are in the right here. They'll slide over. Oh, nice pitch, Martins. Martins got the edge. He'll score. Touchdown, Wilmington. Julian Martins from the 3-yard line. Cats an extra point away from tying the football game up. Here's our replay again. Nice pitch. Good play call by Mr. Cavanaugh, the coach. Here's the pitch. He gets the edge, uses his speed, keeps the ball protected, and slides into the end zone for a touchdown, Julian Martins. Cats with a chance to tie it up on this extra point by Cam Pereira. Big touchdown there. Big first drive. Way to punch back. Kick is up, and it is good. That's my basketball announcer. Good. All right. All right, down to 3:23 left. Wilmington 14, Melrose 14. Cats will kick off. It's going to be a battle now. It's a battle of possessions. Cats drove what, see how my math is, 6.5, 8.5 minute drive there for the Cats. Is that right? Everybody's shaking their head up here with me. So that's that Pennsylvania math that they taught me down in Pennsylvania. All right, a great drive by the Cats. Good, a lot of credit there to quarterback Mark Holleran. And then Julian with the sweep with a nice pitch. It is really something we have not seen. That is a play that has not been seen throughout this game. And I don't remember seeing it a lot during the season, but it's nice to pull that out when you need to. Coach Cavanaugh with a great call, executed well. Right side of the offensive line did a great job. Now kickoff by Colin Allard. See if he can kick it deep. Don't give them good field position. We have ourselves a football game here, ladies and gentlemen. Allard's kick is pooched. Picked up. Comes right. got a hole. Got another hole. Not what the Cats wanted to happen here. I'm not sure if that was 6 or 8. That was number 8. Number eight is Kean Sullivan with a long kickoff return. And again, after you score the touchdown, don't want to give him the short field, and they did. The pooch kick is really something that's hard to defend as well. Kid went east-west, which I don't like him to go, but once he got north-south, he was gone. We won't show the replay because we're Wilmington people. All right, it'll be first down and 10 at about the 15-yard line. Cats will need a defensive stop here. Feeney, who's been destructive, takes the ball himself up the middle, cuts to his left, and is tackled and brought down. 7, Jacob McCauley at the end of that play, and I'm not sure who got them from the linebacker position. Looked like Lambert and McCauley combined on the tackle. Pickup of about 3 yards. 4-yard pickup. It'll be at second and 7. Okay, we disagree, but it is 6. I am stand corrected by Mr. Maloney there. Younger eyes. There we go. Feeney, single guy in the backfield. He's got 1 guy right, 2 guys left. They'll bring Casey in motion, and I don't know. Wilmington calls timeout. So 2 quick timeouts here, beginning of the 3rd quarter. So that wipes out the timeout that Melrose called earlier. So now both teams have 2 left. 2:31 to play. Back to that kickoff again. You kick it a little bit of pooch there to make them try to pick that play up. He took that ball from the hash on the far side, and he would pick the ball up at the 30-yard line, came all the way across, probably only picked up 8 yards as he cut across, saw the opening once he crossed this near hash and took it about another 35 yards to give them great, not more than 35, probably another 45 yards to give them great field position and a great way to start this drive. Wilmington's defense has to really step up here, understand their assignments, and keep them out of the end zone here at this time. Good crowd on hand here too. As we, it's been nice to see the turnaround Wilmington football this year. Coach Cavanaugh's done a great job in instilling confidence, and they've done a lot of work in the weight room and work in the offseason to get to this point at 5-1. This is a big one, though. We want to win this game because we're going to knock off Melrose. We'll get the trifecta of Stone and Wakefield and Melrose. Okay, Feeney, Casey in motion, bringing everybody up. Oh, there's a play. They're going to hand it off to nobody. Casey, he's got the option there, and he keeps it himself for a pickup of about 4 yards. Looks like it's going to be on the 12-yard line. 7-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 2. Casey goes in motion and everybody slides with him. He has every time. The only thing he's caught that touchdown pass. All right, got to get a stop here. 3rd down and 2. They can't get a first down without scoring. Feeney will take the snap. He'll run it himself here to the left. Swarks his way reaches for the end zone, and they're not going to give him the touchdown. They're going to mark him down at the half-yard line. Again, I think his knee hit before the ball crossed the plane. That referee was right there to see it. So as he tried to stretch the ball across the goal line, his knee hit right before that. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. JP in the game, Jonathan Panetta. Get a little more beef up front. I wouldn't be surprised quarterback sneak here. And he'll go in off the left tackle and score. And just like that, Melrose retakes the lead with 1:28 to play. 20 for Melrose. Melrose with 1 more extra point here. I'll give it back to a 7-point lead. Again, we had a great drive. We ate a lot of clock. Long kickoff return. Fundamentals. You got to do the right things on each play, and you can't give up those 45-yard kickoff returns to set up their offense on a short field. Kick is up, and it is good. So Melrose with a 21-14 lead.
1:28 remaining in the 3rd. Melrose 21, Wilmington 14.
So again, get the ball back. Got down 7. Tells us we do have to score. And it'll be interesting to see their kickoff. They've done on the special teams aspect of play, they've done a better job on their kickoffs of shortening the field. Wilmington's been struggling to even pick up that little bouncing ball, the loose ball. I know that the football gods built the football a certain way so that it would bounce like that and be tougher to pick up as it was rolling on the ground, because there was a real running game at the beginning, and you just punt it back before you want throwing it. But we got to be careful. Pick up hands team. So he's got Martin's out here where Lambert was. So Martin's, Kim, Gray, and Allard. They'll kick it up in the air. It'll kick right to Gray. Gray's going to let it go through all the way to the end zone. That'll be a touchback. So again, the Cats, smart play by Cam Gray. 1st and 10 from the 20 on the touchback. So we got 80 yards and a minute 28 left here in the third quarter, and then a whole fourth quarter. So it's going to be playing catch-up once again, as they've been playing catch-up the whole game. Every time they tie it up, our friends from Melrose score. All right. Cats about Mark Holler did a good job last drive bringing the Cats down the field. 1:28 to play. I know you can probably see the clock on the scoreboard there. Oh, you can't. You can only see the score. So, hey, I did something good today. Pitch, throw it over the middle. There is Allard again for a first down. Colin Allard having a game. That's his 4th reception. Good 12-yard pickup. That play works well.
That reception's good for a Wildcat. First down.
So let's just playing the replay now. You can see. Oh, we only got the end of it. Oh, Colin pulled up off the ground. That's okay. Like I said, we're doing a good job. We're playing around with the new replay technology we have. Be perfect with it. Okay, Allard off to the left. Pereira and DeLucia in the middle. The handoff is to Martins. He comes right, tries to get the edge and does not. Gets tackled hard by Melrose at the about 34-yard line. 35-yard line. It'll bring up a third down and about 7. So, second and 7, not third down and 7, because he's got the first down on the play by Allard. My mistake. Martins comes sliding out to put the big package in. I don't know if we've seen Lambert. I'm curious. We'll see Lambert out there. He came off holding his arm a little bit. So we got Bellaby, and we got Trips right, Kavanaugh, Pereira, and Allard. Handoff is going to be to Bellaby. Runs into a roadblock. I think that play took too long to develop. Holler was looking didn't like what he said. Handed off a little bit late. They got good penetration. It'll be third down. And when we come back, enter quarter number 3. Melrose 21, Wilmington 14. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after this. All right, we're getting ready to start fourth quarter action. Cats trail by 7. Need a touchdown on this drive. Keep themselves in the ball game. Okay, and so it'll be Halloran with Bellamy in the backfield. Carrera in motion. He rolls to the right. His left, excuse me. He throws the ball up in the air for grabs. Allard tries to catch this incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 7. Cats almost have to punt and trust their defense here. And it looks like he's bringing the punt unit on. Hey, just a reminder, WCTV is powered by Critical Mass Solar and Austin Styffe Mortgage Loan Officer. WCTV Sports is powered by CMS Plumbing and Heating, Forrest Auto, Frangos, Giovanni's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, Knowledge Brokers Realty, McGovern Hyundai, Route 93. Here's the punt. We'll get the rest of our sponsors. Allard's about to punt. Cats going to count on their defense to turn this around. That offensive drive stopped with a few tough running plays. Allard punts away. Up in the air. It's received there by Gallopy. Gets a hole. Again, it's tackled. Garape with a punt return about 6 yards. Melrose will start 1st and 10 from about the 40-yard line. 11:42 to play here, 4th quarter. Melrose still leads 21-14. Back to our sponsors. I want to thank sponsored by Sports, Red Heat Tavern, Rocco's Bar and Restaurant, Sarkisian Apparel, Wilmington Ace Hardware. And Under the Lights is sponsored by Atlantic Behavioral Health, Burton's Grill and Bar, and more. So Feeney will take the snap. Double backfield, hands it off. Another big hole there. Nice tackle. Good tackle by Bryson. Theo Bryson. That run was by Lanciani. Lanciani picks about 8 yards. Oh. And we'll get under the lights. We stop with Burton's Bar, Grill and Bar, Dandy's Ice Cream, Di Presidio Construction. And we'll get more as we go on. Here's Feeney. Comes up, takes the ball himself to the left. Cats defense going to have to step up. It's tripped up, gets the first down at about the Wilmington 44-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Melrose. They also on Under the Lights, sponsored by Wilmington Knights of Columbus, Mayflower, and the Tewksbury Wilmington Elks. But again, thanks to all our sponsors. Helps bring these broadcasts to you live and in living color on WCTV, our YouTube channel, as well as over there on WCTV, Comcast and Verizon. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 44. Handed it off. Oh, nice tackle there. That was Max Lancini. Tackle was tackle by Jordan Wedge. Freshman 45, Jordan Wedge, made a nice play. 2nd and 10, again, need another stop. Try to keep them on a long 3rd down if you can. Band's getting into it, I can hear the news. 10:08 and counting to play. You're not going to be rushing anything here. Feeney looks to his sidelines, setting up the play. He's going to look again. They're a little discombobulated, one of my new favorite football words. Switching people around. Calls a timeout. Don't like what he saw. Important play. That's the 2nd timeout called by Melrose. They're down to 1. It is a 7-point game, so we'll find out if we get later in the clock if those timeouts will impact them. While we have the timeout, let's run through those sponsors again because I rushed everything. WCTV is powered by Critical Mass Solar and Austin Styffe Mortgage Loan Officer. This WCTV Sports is powered by CMS Plumbing and Heating, Forrest Auto, Frangos, Giovanni's Roast Beef and Pizza, Tewksbury, Knowledge Brokers Realty, McGovern Hyundai Route 93, Red Heat Tavern, Rocco's Bar and Restaurant, Sarkisian Apparel, and Wilmington Ace Hardware. So again, thanks to those sponsors helping to bring everything to you live here from Alumni Stadium, as we will be also coming to you live, I hope, in 2 weeks for a home playoff game, possibly 3 weeks for another home playoff game. And definitely join us on Thanksgiving for our Thanksgiving morning broadcast of the Wilmington Tewksbury Affair. For Feeney, will set it up. In motion. He'll take it himself to the left. Oh, he gets topped in the backfield and tackled. Gabe Borges with a good penetration.
Feeney is tackled in the backfield by Gabe Borges and Jacob McCauley. Loss of 2 on the play.
So Borges stops him really 3rd down and long. Watch Borges come in and make the hit. Initially hit, boom. And then McCauley comes in and cleans it up. Jacob McCauley, Gabe Borges, a big stop. 3rd down and 12. We're going to be under 9 minutes to play 4th quarter. After this play, important stop for the Cats. Feeney brings them out. This is the best just set of defense we played. Can't make a mistake now, defensive backfield. Feeney's got split throw. The flag call because 10. I think Matthew Beschel jumped early here on the right side. That'll make it a 3rd down and 18.
False start against Melrose. 5-yard penalty will make it 3rd down.
It was a false start. It was not a true start. So. Okay, just a reminder, due to technical difficulties, this stream and the first one will be private and fully fixed versions that will be updated by tomorrow afternoon. So we're going to have the whole game for you live. The live game has been interrupted by a few technical difficulties. We promise you. You go on YouTube, you'll see the whole game. There's the inside handle. He rolls to his right. Oh, they got a screen pass set up. See if they can make the play. He cuts back, and he's going to get the 1st down. Not good for the Cats. Max Hogue. The juniors run well. That screen play was really, really well set up. Cats, frustration on the Cats sideline. 8:18 to play. That'll be a 1st and 10. And Max Hogue, from the first play of the game here, where he had about a 30-yard run, which was called back by a hold, has really been, when they've needed him, he's gotten some big yardage for them. Although the 2 touchdowns by Feeney and 1 by Casey. All right, so 1st and 10. Cats need to stop. Handoff up the middle. Nice play by the Cats, stopping C.J. Sinella.
C.J. Sinella on the carry.
A horde of Wilmington Wildcats with a stop.
2nd down, 8.
I think, Maria, that's my first Temple reference of the night, which is pretty good. I almost made it. Sometimes I just lose my brain. Temple House, correct. My alma mater. All right. And I still bleed blue and white. Fight for the blue and white. All right, here we go. Feeney, we've got to make a stop here. 2nd down and 8. This is 3-down territory. And he'll take the snap. He'll go to his left. Sees a hole and breaks through a tackle. And there's going to be a holding here. Big holding coming up on DeLucia got held huge. So they're going to bring that one back. Holding will probably be about the 25-yard line. So bring him back to the 35. If I guess, it depends where they start this from. So this is going to end up being about a... Yeah, DeLucia got tackled there as he tried to make the tackle, 18. So the penalty will be enforced to the 39-yard line. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and long. Can somebody help me out, please? A 2nd down and 17-yard line. 3rd and 16. 2nd 16, excuse me. All right, Feeney's going to have to make some decisions here. 6:54 to play. Clock is running. Drops back to pass. Will do the quarterback draw. Sneaks to his left. Sneaks to his... Oh, good tackle there. Taken down. Picked up a couple yards.
Picks up 6 on the play. Jordan Wedge again.
Wedge with a big tackle. He's hobbling around a little bit. Colin Dwyer coming in. He'll replace Gabe Borges. It'll be 3rd and 10. Again, I would consider this with a 7-point lead. 2-down territory for the Melrose. They can run another minute and a half off the clock. Wildcats have 2 timeouts remaining. We'll get the ball back. Want to get the ball back down by just a touchdown if they can. They're going to leave it up to Feeney to make this decision. He's got 2 split out left, 2 split out right. Drops the pass, throws it up over the middle. It is complete on the sidelines. To number 5, Nicholas Fasalo with his first catch. Way too much time. They're giving him too much time, and he's just picking apart when he has to. And a lot of that could be. We can consider that because he has the ability to run the football. When he sits back in the pocket, he has time, and if he feels like he's rushed, he's making good decisions. So 1st and 10 at the 20. Lambert back in, wedge out. Feeney brings the ball up, but they'll slowly bleed some clock. He'll drop and hands it off, inside handoff. That'll be another hold here. That was the Max Hogue. Again, they got the hold here. So the laundry is flying a little bit here late in this game. That'll be a 10-yard penalty and a loss of big-time yardage. It'll be 1st down and over 20, I would guess. Depends where they mark that hold. They're going to start right there.
First down, 20.
Ball will be all the way back to the 30-yard line. So yeah, 1st and 20. Again, now it is imperative that as the clock runs, 5:58 to play, imperative we get these 4. They get 4 downs. they need to pick up 20 yards. We have to eliminate big play, especially on this first down, which has been our propensity of our defense to give up one big play in the drive. It's not really helped. Feeney will take the ball in the set. He'll roll to his right. Beats the edge. Gets stopped by Bellevue with the initial hit. I'm not sure who made that hit, but he makes the stop and he picks up 10 yards.
1 yard line. Gain of 9 on the play. A second down, 11.
Again, the Cats have to avoid big plays. So with 2nd and 11, again, if I'm the coach, if I'm Morris, I'm thinking, I'm just let my guy, senior quarterback, really did a good job controlling the game. I'm letting him make the decisions here, keep the ball in his hands. Clock is running. We'll be under 5 minutes to play when we get this snap off. He goes, trips to the right, single back, solo off their left. He'll drop back the pass, sees the opening, he's got plenty of time, slides back, throws it up. Oh, no! Almost intercepted by McCauley. He knocks it down. Probably thinks I should have caught that, but I'll tell you something. Jake McCauley with a big play here. Huge play with 4:51 to play to force a 3rd down. He's probably shaking his head. I should have intercepted, but you know what? You're taught, get that ball down to the ground. Because if you try to intercept it, slips through your hands. Guy catches, he scores a touchdown. So a big play by number 7, senior Jacob McCauley. And it'll be 3rd down and 11, 4:51 to play. You're going to drop back the pass again. Plenty of time. Throws it over the middle. Don't hit him. Don't throw the flag, please. That was tough because that could have been a late hit. It'll be 4th down. The ball was caught by Hogue. No, Matthew Beschel caught that, number 10. It'll be 4th and 4, and you gotta spy somebody on the quarterback here. Whether it's Lambert or DeLucia. I put DeLucia to spy the quarterback. Biggest play of the game right here. 4:25 to play. Melrose comes out. They'll be able to, they call timeout again. Saw something he didn't like. Actually, that'll help the Cats a little bit to get set up. They might have had too many men on the field or something. I'm not sure. So let's give you a game reset. We got 4:20 to play. Melrose is out of timeouts. Yeah, they blew their last timeout. That's out. All right, so it'll be 4th down and about 3. Timeout, like I said, big play here for the Cats. 4:20 to play. If they get the first down here, they can almost run clock until we stall timeout. Don't want to get down by more than 1 score. We're already down only a touchdown. Defense is going to have to step up. And they've got to, again, let's see what Coach Sullivan decides to come out with. Defensive coordinator Jerry Sullivan. Long time football coach Jerry Sullivan. Actually, I coached with him probably 20 years ago. Was actually coached baseball with Jerry, and he's done a great job. With head coach here, he coached at Merrimack. Really good, smart football mind. One of the things he does well, he really relates well to the players, and it's a great addition to Joe Cavanaugh's staff. Coach Sullivan. They're gonna kick a field goal. Kick a field goal up 2 scores. This is an interesting call. They must have confidence in gear. Cats don't know what they're doing. They're a little discombobulated. Here we go. I'm going to have to count on the refs because we don't have a great angle. Get the replay. Kick is up, and it is no good. He missed it wide left. He pulled it left. Cats will get the ball. Cats will get the ball. 4:15 to play. Let's see if we get this replay. Where was that? So here's the kick. He'll go wide left. He pulls this. That's a gear. And you can see a perfect shot of the replay. You see it wide left. Excellent job. Elijah Lee with the camera down the field. Maria Alberti with the perfect replay call. Cats will take over. Got to go 80 yards to tie this game up or take the lead and win. So 4:15 to play. Rivera brings them out. He's got Allard and Cavanaugh to his left. And he's got DeLucia and Pereira in the wing, and tight end with Aiden Bellevue in the backfield. Holleran will make the call. Brings Pereira in motion. They fake. He'll take it. Quarterback draw up the middle. Nice play. Picks him about 9. Close to the first down. Clock will run. Cats will have to run good plays here. Not a lot of time. You don't want to let a lot of time run off. But again, you almost got the first down. So now you got any play in the playbook here you want to throw because you're going to pick up the first down the next play. See if they spread it out and use Mark. See if they get that Pereira. Like, I know he might run it, but I would say either DeLucia or Pereira on the crossing route. See where Pereira's lined up behind DeLucia. See if he goes in motion. He's not. They hand it off to Bellamy. Bellamy breaks through. Picks up about 7. First and 10 Wildcats. 3:34 to play here in the fourth quarter. Cats will try to mount a last-minute drive to tie this ball game up. So here's our replay. Just see he hits this hole hard and quick. Boom. Doesn't wait. Finds it and just runs north-south and pounds in for the first down. Rivera brings them out. Holleran with Martins in the backfield. Martins has one of the touchdowns. Holleran's got the other. Hand off to Martins. Tries to get the edge. He does. His speed scatters around and gets tackled at about the 44-yard line. Clock will run. We're under 3 minutes to play. Wilmington will set. Make sure they get the right play call. Bellamy back in it. Martin's out. 2:51 as the clock is running.
Picks up 6 on the play. It'll be second down, 4.
Look at first down. First down stops the clock until they move the chains. You can spike it. You can call your 2 timeouts. You got to get the ball in. I would like to see them hurry up a little bit here. Making me nervous. Got Kavanaugh over here closest to me with Allard. Bellamy in motion. The handoff to Pereira. Get bounced around behind line of scrimmage and stop. It'll be a big third down play. Wilmington will call timeout, I'd imagine, here. Nope, he's going to let the clock run. 2:20. Yeah, that play didn't work. That play got slowed up. A good penetration by the defensive line of Melrose, and Cam couldn't get the edge. Bellamy out, Martin's in. So we're going to go under 2 minutes to play. Big third down for the Cats. They need to convert to down 21-14. Martin's in the backfield with Holleran. Mark Holleran takes the snap. He rolls to his right. Throws a little jump pass complete to DeLucia. First down Wildcats. I like that play. Good recognition. Pat DeLucia, somebody we haven't heard that name called much on offense today, but makes the big play for the first down. Here we go. We're going to see him jump to throw this as he doesn't decide to run. Not sure if this is a design play or not. He comes right here. He got DeLucia. You can see DeLucia slide wide open. Nice play. First down. Wildcats at the 50. Everybody standing. 1:30 to play. Clock is running. Cats have to be aware of that. Holleran rolls to his right. He's got Pereira open. Pereira drops. Probably best that he dropped that one. Wasn't going to pick up enough yards or would have keep running clock. Unless he could have snuck out of bounds. 1:22 to play. Cats trail by 7. It'll be second down and 10 at the 50-yard line. They need to pick up 50 and kick the extra point to force some overtime here. Holleran waits for the call to come in from Martins. I'd like to see the 2-minute drill be successful here for the Wildcats. And put the hands near junior quarterback, Mark Holleran. Junior running back. So we got Kavanaugh and Allard here closest to me. Martin's in the backfield. Pereira goes out. We'll drop back the pass. He's got nobody open. He fell down. Allard fell down. That pass I do not think was intended for Joe Kavanaugh, but he almost got snuck by through to him. I think Allard fell down on that. Okay. All right, it'll be third down and 10 from the 50-yard line. Clock is stopped. 1:18 to play. Cats still do have 2 timeouts left. Important here to pick up a chunk of this. You don't have to get it all. You do have 2 downs. Be nice to get the big play for the touchdown, but we'll see what Coach Kavanaugh decides to do. Just a little bit of a stalled running game here late in the second half. He's really stymied the Cats. All right, here we go. Martin's in the backfield. Kavanaugh and Allard to this side. Camp Pereira deep. They blitz. They throw the screen to Martins. He gets stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Middle screen to Julian Martins. Did not pick up anything. Cats need to call timeout. And they got to get at least 10 yards here. I like the idea, but it was very, very well. Wasn't sold enough. Good idea. Wasn't sold enough. Martins could not break free. If you get Martins space in the middle, he's going to get that 10 yards. But they had a backer right on him right away to make the tackle. All right, let's get you a quick game reset. And I have to say, the game is all on the line here. It's 4th down and 10. Wilmington trails 21-14 to Melrose. need to pick up 10 yards. It's been a really tough, good, well-played football game, both sides. Cats just trailed by 7, 21-14. Like I said, while I've got the timeout, I want to thank everybody who helped me. First of all, we've got Elena Brockett on the camera, radio sideline camera. On the field, we got Elijah Lee. And on the field, we also have Patrick Melvin. I hope I got that name right, Patrick. Sorry if I did not. In the booth here with me is my good friend Maria Alberti's integrating in the replay. If you don't know, I'm Jim Boyle. And this is a long time. I've seen a lot of games. Like to see an exciting comeback here. Okay, got Bellamy in the backfield. Got to get 10. Holleran takes the snap and drops back. He's going to have time. He's going to step up, throw the ball deep. DeLucia, oh, intercepted. Intercepted. Pat DeLucia just couldn't make the play. I think number 7 intercepted, I'm not sure. Yep. Nate Gear, the kicker, intercepted. That'll just about do it for your ball game. 1 minute to play. Cats are going to walk away. A 7-point loser to Melrose. You know what's funny about Melrose? I hate to be a funny guy, but Melrose over their last 4 games, I think, has scored 21 points each game. If I want to pull my notes out on that because I'm a weirdo. Melrose, the last 4 games have scored. The last 5 games, they went 20, 21, 21, and 21. So they're very consistent with 21. Cats just only got 14. Good effort by the Wildcats. It's a good game. Tough team to play. Division III Melrose. It looks like they're going to go to victory formation. Coach will call one more timeout. And the Cats are going to go down to defeat 21-14. They'll send their record to 5-2. Hopefully not drop too far in the power rankings. This will actually help them as opponent ranking because Melrose is ranked a high-ranked Division III team. So like I said, thank you again to everyone who helps get WCTV up on the air, especially our sponsors. WCTV powered by Critical Mass Solar and Austin Styffe, Mortgage Loan Officer. Your sports coverage is powered by CMS Plumbing and Heating. Here's another snap. Forrest Auto, Frangos, Giovanni's Roast Beef and Pizza, Knowledge Brokers Realty, McGovern Hyundai, Route 93, Red Heat Tavern, Rocco's Bar and Restaurant, Sarkisian Apparel, and Wilmington Ace Hardware. They'll take a knee, and the clock will run out. And have a good one. And that'll about do it as we'll shake hands middle of the field. The final score here from Alumni Stadium. Melrose 21, Wilmington 14. We'll see you in about 2 weeks for home playoff game for Wildcat Sports on WCTV. I'm Jim Boyle, and we'll see you on down the road.
That's final. Melrose 21, Wilmington 14.